Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm in the process of editing this video and I realized I didn't create a intro. So here it is. I hope you guys do enjoy the video. Basically, Kyle and I are looking at future lots out in Crystal River where we plan to eventually build a home out there. So I figured I would take you guys along. This was filmed probably about back in July. So it's a little bit old, but I really thought that it was showing our true colors and basically letting you guys see a little bit of a vlog on us looking at properties. So hopefully you enjoy it. So as of right now, we just made it to the first of about 14 properties we plan to visit. So this is actually it right here. So every one of them will be a corner lot. So that's it. There's a road down there that's not very, you can't even see me, not very well graveled. This road, however, is fine. That is it right here. And then of course you just have 4 neighbors directly across from you. So that is something to consider. We're off to our next one. So property 2, the physical road that the house would be off of, I guess face, is really good, but the roads behind me are patched to high hell. But I mean, that's kind of common around here. There are just a few houses just right over here, but otherwise this is the lot, which as you guys can see, it is another corner. It's actually really not that bad, and it does make me a little happy because if you can tell, they have little cactuses already, which you probably can't pick up. There you can, look at that. As you guys know, I love my little cactus. So, could that be a sign? I don't know. But this main road is really not that bad, as you guys can see. So, this is the road that the house would be facing, and there's no neighbors on this side. So it looks like actually there might just be a neighbor right around the corner. So, really not that bad. So it's off of a good main road right here. There's just a fire hydrant that would end up being directly on the property, which it's not a horrible thing. It's just something to acknowledge. And this one actually probably has the most amount of neighbors between the front, the side, the back. Obviously the road here is kind of patchy, but again, more than likely the house would probably be facing the main road. So you 100% will have a backyard neighbor. So not my highest contender, my personal opinion. Property number 4, I'm already losing track. It looks like there's a main road right here. The lot is right here. Kyle's main concern, which I thought was a valid one, was potentially if the dog was to get out, being near a main road, he could get hit. So more than likely this is probably gonna be a no-go. Just things you gotta think about. But otherwise you just have the one neighbor, and then this is not it. It's actually back here is the vacant lot, and I'm doing a phenomenal job at showing you guys. But again, they're just properties and you just gotta look at your surroundings. Really, the main thing is making sure it has electric, water, the roads are in good condition, because around here a lot of the roads are either gravel, they're patched to high hell, or they're recently paved. So you kind of get a mixture of everything. So on to 5. So this one actually wasn't too far. It's still off of a main road, which is a little concerning. It is closer to an elementary school, which it's not that it's a bad thing that's near an elementary school. However, it's just something you got to think about with being on a main road with buses, you know, going back and forth. So that's just something to point out. Otherwise, this is the lot right here. Main road back there, lot. And then it looks, from what I can tell, obviously, it looks like no houses. You have 2 houses here and then no houses next to you. But otherwise, the lot itself, it's not horrible. The roads near it is not horrible. It's just, again, off of a main road, which if we can find something a little further away from main road would be ideal. But let's keep going. This is what I mean when I say that the road has been patched a lot, rather than just replaced. So far going to this next property, slopes are not set up high. What lot is this? This is number 7?
This is 8.
So this is number 8. Never even showed you 7. That was absolutely a no-go. Behind us, there's actually a church. So from what I can see, you really can't see it. So I don't know if it's just because they just haven't done anything with it. Otherwise, it's off of 2 main decent looking roads. The main road is just kind of one stop over here. So at least puts us 1 block off of it, which is good. We're kind of curious to know what might be going on here. There's a few houses down here with a lot of cars located on this side. So we don't know if they're just maybe having a party or there's just a lot of people who live in a house. Otherwise, this is the lot. There's a little bit of a slope, to be honest with you, but it's not that dramatic, right? It's not that bad. Otherwise, I mean, as you can maybe pick up on the camera, how their driveways kind of slope up a little bit. So far, we kind of like this one. The lot is actually right here, but we kind of want to do a spin around real quick because it seems like there might be no one who can build beside you. The road is not horrible. There are some side neighbors, which Kyle is not against, just because he feels like it. I don't know why, but you know, he is. But it's actually off. I'm just trying to make sure. Yeah, so here's the lot right here. The road here is not horrible, honestly. And then this is the main road. So more than likely your house would face here. And this is actually what I was just talking about. So technically we would have no side neighbor. Cause look, it's a goalie. I guess is what you would call it, right?
It's a retaining pond.
A retaining pond.
Mm-hmm. I actually like this a lot.
So this is a high contender. There's not actually too much that you have to remove for debris, honestly. But at least you'd have no side neighbor. You don't have a front neighbor. You have your little fire hydrant right here. But so far it's actually just, oh wait, there's another corner one here too, Kyle. Let's look up that one. Don't you worry. This is a good one too, actually. Road is about the same, so let's look up the address. This is not easy. So the last lot I showed you guys was probably our favorite. We just looked it up. It was listed for $15,700. So we don't know about that. Then the next one we just went to was not a corner lot, so I didn't film anything. And now we're gonna take an intermission to go look at some RVs real quick of a place that I believe sell them over here. Sad thing is I don't know the name. I just know exactly how to get there. Oh, and I don't even turn here. I gotta keep going straight. Oh, FedEx. And then we have about 4 more lots after this intermission break. So let me focus on the road. Right?
Sure.
So we just made it here. And they told us to just help ourselves. Holy hell, this is broke. Oh my God. All right. Well, one thing I don't like is there's already a door. There's 2 doors. I never like 2 doors.
Get over it.
Nice.
I'm saying, like, you walk into your master, it's kind of here. The bathroom.
There's a closet. Oh my God, I could even struggle. Oh Lord. I don't like that you have to walk through the bathroom.
I'll be truthful with you, I don't hate it. I like it, it's very open, like, there's no, you got a nice slider here. You could, I mean, look, you got a decent couch. Right? You got a nice space for a TV. I don't hate it. I'll lie to you. Of course you hate it. You don't like this, you don't like that. Like a world spinning. You can put a desk over there.
The world is.
You think I'm wrong now?
I don't like it.
Of course you don't, because I like it.
Yeah. Oh.
Has a space for a ceiling fan.
That has a desk in there. Actually, you're probably supposed to go through there.
The slider doesn't open.
It doesn't? Never listen to a man. So there's a desk. Fireplace. So the kitchen is on the back. Oh, is this the front? Oh. Pretty beautiful price tag.
See, I actually like the layout. This wouldn't work for me though. Because your TV's over there versus here. No matter how am I supposed to?
I do like the fact that it has a pantry. Yeah, that is kind of weird though.
That's what I'm saying. For me, the like walking through a bathroom, that's the stuff that I don't care about. The stuff I care about is functionality. Like how am I going to live in it? Does it affect the way in my life works? That's what I meant by where the bathroom didn't care to me.
What a horrible sized bathroom. Bed is small, but. And we are two large ass people. You can go out that way. So the RV place was a complete bust. They don't do any fifth wheels. So we ended up walking 2 that you guys seen. Me and Mr. I got into a little bit of a tickle because we were not agreeing on the layout of one of those, because I don't like one where you have to walk through the bathroom, and I don't like ones with 2 doors. That's just my opinion. And then we ended up eating at this pizza place. It is the Pizza Joint, and it's actually a really cute little restaurant. It's actually connected to a gas station, which they both own. And if you look on the side of the building, which I don't know if you can tell, but there's a cutout in there, and that was for them to bring in their actual wood burning stove, which is a pretty interesting fact. So at this point we have 4 properties left, and we are about 15 minutes from the next one, and then from there it honestly is just going to kind of lead us back towards home. So let's get the show going. So this is the road from on the side of the house. You're gonna go walk it?
I will.
Oh, but so far this is probably the nicest one. You have a neighbor right here. You have 2 back there. I don't know if anything would be able to be built back here. The only thing I'd want to check to see if it's in a wet area. It might just be really overgrown, to be honest. But so far that's kind of the nicest one. The one that we both actually agreed on. I'm not leaving, I was just gonna pull over here. And then I was just gonna pull right here. And yeah, that's it so far. I was gonna look up. Got it?
How long, little sister?
I was gonna look up the price.
Why don't you get out and walk the lot with me? Come on.
I don't wanna walk the damn lot. Oh, that's it. If I see a freaking snake, I'm gonna lose my mind. There's actually really nice big trees in here. I wonder if you would be able to keep, like, at least this one.
It's right in the middle of the yard.
That is right in the middle, huh?
Hey, come on. But that's something you have to consider when you're looking at lots, too.
That's it? You want me to get out to step 5 steps?
Well, I had to look at the lot. Look at what's going on with it. It doesn't look swampy at all.
I could have done this for my car.
And it is on the low side, so I don't know how it works.
Come on. 12.5 or 12.9. 12,900. So it's almost about right where you want it.
Oh, like I said, I don't know. We'll see. The biggest concern I have is the cost of that tree. You know how much it cost you to clear
There's
up?
2 of those trees.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, it sucks because I would have loved to have been able to keep one of them.
You're not going to keep anything. It's
but
all gone.
I bet you won't be able to. Why do builders come in and take everything off them? Like, rather than trying to see...
How would you save it? It's right in the middle of the
That's not
lot.
what I asked. My question to you is, why when builders come in, they just take everything off? Like, they don't try to keep anything.
Because the city requires specific types of trees and beautification, and they want oaks, and they want blah, 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 blah. That's why.
Okay, so this one's 2 minutes. Lego.
Why am I in your video?
Because you're part of this channel now.
I do not consent.
I don't care.
Power pole stops back there.
You mean you might, I don't know if you have to pay to get it extended over. I don't really know. I guess that, of course there's a truck
I
coming.
have to ask them, do you have power and water hookup out here?
So this one's actually really nice. It's another corner. It's actually off of a basically brand new paved road. This is the lot right here. Oh, you kind of see Kyle's reflection. But this is it. There's actually not, there's trees obviously, but not like massive trees like at the last one we saw. This is the road on the side of the house. There's absolutely nothing going on over here. Right there. And then oop. So that's it right, basically right there. But so far it's one of the top contenders. I've been sitting here trying to find this last lot, but for some strange reason I have an address, it's on Zillow, but it's not locating it. So basically last lot is the one we just showed you guys, which so far is our favorite. It was listed for what, 16,000. However, it has been on the market since March, so it's been on the market for quite a while, so there could potentially be negotiation there. You don't like the way I worded that?
Been on the market for quite a while. Not really. I mean, March to June, March to April, April to May, May to June. It's like 3 months. It's not that long. But,
Some people, 3 months is not a long time. Okay. It hasn't been on the market that long, so maybe we can get some negotiation. Maybe we won't. Let's head home.